There you go. I'm with David over at the Kernom booth here at the Birmingham Guitar Show, and I've just had a go of the Ridge, the Moho and the Eclipse. Can you tell me a little bit more specifically about the Moho, if you don't mind, my friend?
All right, so the Moho is the first workstation, so you can basically cover any type of fuzz thanks to the mood knob, and you can blend seamlessly between all the fuzz effects. There is a particularity on this one with the electricity knob that acts like a ring modulator.
Yep.
And if you turn it this way up, it goes like octave up, like, and then the other way goes octave down, like, and you can make really crazy sound out of it, from a broken amp to like almost synthesizer-like type of sounds. So it's very versatile, and for those who are not very familiar to fuzz, I think it's a good entry point to really get the creativity that you can find with it. And you have endless possibilities, because you have also the pre-tone that acts before the clipping, before the fuzz chain, and it changes the way your guitar reacts with the fuzz.
Yeah.
And then you have the post tone that acts with the amp, and with all these knobs you can really have like fat sounds, like a lot of bass, and but also you just think of a sound and you can really sculpt the sound you have in mind.
Yeah.
So, and it's pure analog circuits with digital control, meaning that you can plug a MIDI switcher in it and save up to 128 presets.
Okay.
But you can also play with your computer and plug it to your DAW.
Okay.
And draw some automation in your DAW.
Yes.
And we've seen some people like drawing an LFO on the on-off switcher that creates like a crazy type of vibrato with the fuzz, and you can assign any parameter to the MIDI control, so it makes it very like fun to use. You can also plug an expression pedal that allows you to morph between the preset and the settings you have on the pedal, and you can also assign it to any parameter. So if you want to go crazy, you can assign it to the electricity knob, and play and add more electricity, like octave up and octave down as you're playing. But you can also assign it to the fuzz amount, which allows you to play with the amount of fuzz in real time.
Yeah. So I just want to ask as well, because I know about the Ridge, it's been out for a little while now. Was it an easy evolution to go to the Moho with the fuzz aspect from the overdrive?
Yeah, it's like the natural evolution, because we wanted to cover all the type of like very expressive effects. So the overdrive was the first one, kind of a proof of concept to make sure that we can cover any type of overdrive, from clean boost to high gain, close to fuzz, and then we wanted to go further with the fuzz, because there are a lot of fuzz pedal on the market, but this one can really go way above what we see. And maybe you can also comment what you've just experimented.
But no, it sounds really, really good, and it does every fuzz and more. I think is the and more bit. I think is what we're going to focus on, because some of those knobs I've never seen on any fuzz before, and what you can do with them is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you. And I just wanted to ask very quickly about the Eclipse as well. So the thinking behind the Eclipse, again, it's all analog circuitry. Is that right?
It's like analog for the audio path, and a digital control for the like all the controls like this one. And again, with the mood knob, you can blend seamlessly through all the modulation effects and everything in between. So it creates hybrid tones between the effects you usually have. And the swirl adds a second layer of modulation. It adds a slow phaser on top of the modulation effect you've chosen here. That makes your sound like alive. And then you can play with the classic modulation knobs. So you have the shape, you have the speed, and you have the depth, and also the mix that allows you to have a dry and wet sound. Again, you can plug your expression pedal, and if you play, for instance, with the rotary sound, you can control the speed of the rotary as you play. So it's kind of like playing on a B3 organ, but classic, with your guitar. So it makes it very fun. And you can stack all of them together.
These two interacted together beautifully. The fuzz, I think, had a chorus vibrato on this one, and we did sort of play with a swirl on it, and some of the sounds were, especially with the electricity down, and you had that octave in it, coming into that and having it, it was mind-blowing. It genuinely was really, really cool. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me, Fred.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Kernom, cool stuff. See you soon.